Okay, so thank you very much for coming in and joining us today. So stay tuned to the end of this show. So we are going to keep it short and very interesting within like one and at the most 1.5 hours. Okay, so stay tuned and we'll show you how to make all this delicious dessert, which I actually can only get it from, like normally in your cafes or your favorite pastry shop, but we are going to do it here and live with you. So stay tuned until the end of our session, okay? So again, good morning. Saturday morning, right? It's beautiful outside there. So my name is Suryani. I'm Sue. So we are from Alpha Group, okay? So you are here with us today to see what is Thermomix, right? But I need to know you. So can you tell me, are you with us for the first time? So chat number 1. So we want to be as interactive as we could, okay, today. So you can write anything, you can ask for questions actually in our chat box. So today, now, even if you are first timer and you want to know more about Thermomix, you can chat number 1. Or you are existing customers and you have been looking at our demo previously, you can chat number 2, okay? Thank you very much for coming in. It's beautiful Saturday morning, right? Thank you, Zara. Thank you. Oh, okay. You have a lot of number 1 as well. We have a lot of number 2 as well. Thank you very much for joining. So we'll keep it as interactive as we could. So chat away because our advisors will answer your questions, okay? All right. So let's just begin. So what is important to you when you're cooking? So why you are here actually, right? So we want to find a solution, maybe perhaps for your cooking experience. Okay, so who wants to see if they can actually money saving? They can save actually. We are 1.5 way through years with this pandemic. We are all locked down. We do a lot of takeaways and it costs a lot of money, right? Okay, so actually Thermomix can actually save you money and we'll see how. Okay, just stay tuned throughout the show. Okay, it is easy. I'm going to make madeleines today this morning and it's really easy. Okay, and we also have creme brulee. Imagine you can have creme brulee at home. You can have banana cakes. The banana cake is so easy when your kids can do it, anyone can do it. And you have we also will be showing mint lemonade. So all of these are actually at the just at your fingertips, and if you have Thermomix, you can do such wonderful menus at home. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're looking for healthy. So healthy is a very important topic these days, right? We want to be very healthy during this pandemic. So healthy, if it's your most priority, you can check there. You are looking at healthy food, okay? So we are actually, I noticed when I use my Thermomix, I don't use a lot of oil. Less sugar, less salt. Even my rice is cooked. In a way, it's a low GI rice. Okay, so healthy. If you're looking at healthy, you can chat away healthy. If you want to be creative, okay, so it's not the same menu again and again every day and out. You are actually just serving the same menu. You're looking for more. You're looking for alternative. So cookie dough, we have our cookie dough to tell you and guide you to even do recipes just like today, okay? Doing dessert that we had never imagined we could do it at home, right? Okay, so in time saving, okay? So if you're working from home, like myself, I'm working from home, I have 2 kids at home, multitasking is all I need to do all the time, right? So if time saving is what you're looking for, so this is a solution, because when you're cooking, you can even do so much more multitasking. I dye my baju, I do my laundry, I do so much more during the same time when I'm cooking, okay? All right, so let's see how Thermomix actually can give you this all of the solution, because I'm very sure each of these are actually important for all of us. So it ticks all the box, okay? We'll see how it is. For those who are actually new, to introduce you, Thermomix is actually coming from Germany. So it is German made machine, and it has been 135 years in the market. The family, what we call the forward family business. So it has been 135 years, and Thermomix itself in the market has been 50 years already. So they are actually in their 50th anniversary this year. So you can place your comfort and your faith in this brand, because it has been well established long time ago as well. Okay, and it has award winning across the country, and it's not just Malaysia, it's all over the world, covering 80 countries. Yeah, okay. So what else? This Thermomix actually it started just a simple blender, but because with all the German hits putting together, they came up with this Thermomix along the years, and TM6 is the latest Wi-Fi built kitchen machine. Okay, so it is a smart kitchen machine. It's as if you know the way that 10 years ago when we have our Nokia or Motorola in our bag, right? In our handbag, we have camera, separate camera, like a big bulky camera. We have computer, we have notebook, we have Walkman, we have everything else separate in your bag, and it's heavy and it's very hard to go, you know, anywhere with all this at the same time. But now we have a smartphone, right? So I see Thermomix is actually as a smart kitchen tool, because what it has 22 features or more. Why I say more? Because it actually has the capability of even updating the software. Okay, so it's as if your phone, right? So it built more and more features along the way, because when I bought this last year, 2 years ago, and it was you know, even lesser of the features, and then it builds better and better. So that's the beauty of Thermomix, because when you invest in something that could be better and better. Okay, so I look at it as like one smart kitchen tool, because you don't have to have blender, you don't have to have steamer. I'll go through all what it covers. Okay, so let's see. Right, so all of this are actually came in a box when you buy Thermomix from us. Okay, so what's in the box? All right, so once you pull out your box, when you purchase your Thermomix, so you will get this. So what we call this is Baroma bowl, whereby we use this for steamer. Okay, it has two sides at the bottom. Also this tray that enables you to put more food when you're cooking multi-layer. Okay, so it is amazing because we use a lot of steam, right? Steaming food, but then we have to bring out from the cabinet, and it's the huge one if you cook in the normal stove, right? So when you have all these bulky ones in your cabinet, the what do we call, the possibility of using it is lesser, right? So don't worry, because when you have your Thermomix here, like my kitchen table here, I would see it and it entices me to do more and more. Okay, can you tell me, users out there, how many times do you actually use your Thermomix? Is it one time daily per day? Yeah. So is it 2 times or 3 times? Like me, I do loads. Morning, breakfast, my tea, my lunch, dinner, even, you know, supper. Okay, many times. Yeah. So it's not just 1 or 2 times. And don't worry, your Thermomix would not be stored far away in cabinet, because we have our support group that entice you to do a lot more. Okay, so I'm actually coming back to what we are having in the box. Okay, so you have this steamer. you have this, what we call simmering basket, okay? So this simmering basket is my favorite because I use this to cook my rice, okay? Okay, why? So why do you use your simmering basket instead you're using the normal rice cooker? I know rice cooker, we are so used to put all our rice in there, leave it, but you have the kerak, right? Kerak, when you have to, you know, even I bought the where they guarantee tak ada kerak. There's no stickiness on the at the bottom of the period, right? But then it did. But with the Thermomix simmering basket, 3.5 cups. This is able to do 3.5 cups in 18 minutes, and it's low GI rice. You know, low GI rice whereby your rice is actually cooked in a healthier way. You don't have the sugar, you don't have the kanji. Then it makes it like, you know, you can lose your good maybe. All right. So yeah, I do my rice all the time now, and it's amazing. You use this simmer basket. You can also use this as a simmer. Okay, when you do your laminate, have you tried our signature laminate? You should, okay? So when we do laminate and we want to simmer things, we can just use that and just pour the water, okay? So that's the other function of the simmering basket. Okay, so the other things that we have in the box, we call this as a butterfly, okay? So this is for your nasi goreng, you can do your whisking, you can do your baking. So this is to help you to stir, okay? So that's the butterfly. And then you have this, what we call splash guard, okay? So this is a safety feature where when you cook high temperature, okay, your Thermomix actually can goreng, right? So goreng, but then in a way that we have goreng ikan bilis, your anchovies, your bawang goreng, your peanuts, right? So this is a part of safety feature where Cookido will tell you, okay, you have to use your safety, your splash guard to just avoid splashing of oil, okay? So this is splash guard. Okay, so this is spatula. I always call this my best friend, okay? So it means that when you cook with your Thermomix, you have to make sure that you have this because this will allow you to, you know, sauteing your rempah-rempah. So you can use this for, you know, when you're doing ice cream. Yes, we can do ice cream. This is an amazing tool whereby you can do ice cream in just 1 minute. Okay, so amazing because even your ice cream, you don't have to put sugar, you don't have to put cream, and you don't feel guilty giving your kids all this healthy food, right? Okay, so this spatula is designed in such a way. Okay, so these German guys, they are all, you know, I think very smart, you know, because for every each of design, there's function. So why do we have this here? It's actually when you cook and, you know, when it's stained, and you put on the tabletop, it does not get in contact with your tabletop. So hygiene and easier for you. You don't have to have a messy kitchen, right? And then the other thing that is actually part of this spatula at the back here, when you cook your rice, imagine you cook your rice, right? It's hot. You don't want to hold it. So that's the function whereby you can actually hold it like that and you don't have to touch it hard. So amazing, right? These guys. Okay, so what else? And this is what we call measuring cup. So why do we call measuring cup? Because this is the lid. When you close it, when you cook, you put it on top here to close, okay? But measuring cup is because there's a measurement of 50 milliliter and also 200 milliliter. So you can put your ingredients here and put into your mixing bowl, okay? All right, so let's cover the main part of it. Mixing bowl, okay? So we'll have this one mixing bowl which has a blade in there, okay? So only one blade. So that's the beauty of Thermomix because you don't have to have all other appliance, what we call accessories, because all you have here, what I've just explained, just enough and sufficient for you to cook straight away. You don't have to add something else. to enable you to cook, right? So, and the other thing is you don't have to change a lot of things because the blade is only one, and when you cook, you have that blade. And this blade, people would like imagine, how can one blade and it's not crushed? Like, how can you cook chicken? How can you cook meat? And how can you cook ikan, right? Your fish without destroying it, crushing it? It's because the blade has two flows. One is to blend, and the other side, when we call reverse, is for to stir. Okay, so it has that function to blend and to stir, so that your food is beautifully made. Okay, so and other things about the machine itself. Okay, I'll show you the machine, right? So it has this touch screen whereby you can look into your Cookidoo. So what is Cookidoo, Sue? Cookidoo is a guided platform with Wi-Fi. You can access up to 72,000 recipes. So amazing, right? Because it actually covers all over the world recipes. So if you feel like, okay, I feel like making Japanese today, you can just, find your sushi in here, and it has like hundreds of sushi, just sushi. Okay, so imagine, say someone is actually looking to start their diet, you want keto food, but amazing, nicely made keto food. You can just type keto and all this recipe will come up with the keto specific recipes. So the Cookidoo actually enables you to cook even you don't know how to cook it. It has the ingredients list and how to cook it, and also guide you how to cook. So it's just next, and you put all the ingredients and all you need to know, and you don't have to hafal any single thing. You just turn the thing here. Okay, so basically that's Cookidoo, but I'll show you after this because we'll be making Madeleines together and I'm using Cookidoo. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so that's that. I think I've covered all of the accessories, right? Okay, and okay, also other than accessories, you will get this basic cookbook. So in this basic cookbook, it has a few of some of that 72,000 guided recipes, right? And also all the tips and tricks in here. So you can refer that as your cookbook, okay? Basic cookbook. All right, so what else that I need to cover today? So the price for Thermomix is 7188, but we have rebates at this point of time. So it's discounted by 200 ringgit, which is 6,988. Okay, there's a few ways of payments, but we will cover this later on this session. And there's a few ways to get your Thermomix, to own your Thermomix. Okay, we'll cover that. Okay, so stay tuned because it's worth the price. Okay, this is the best investment. Even I know a lot of you as well thinking about the money, but it's super easy, efficient, and you can do so much more in the day with Thermomix. So okay, why? Because okay, how about who got their, okay, everybody must have blender at home, right? Okay, who has bread maker at home? You can check away. I have bread maker, yes. Okay, so bread maker itself is bulky, right? So normally where do you put them? You normally store it away in your pantry or in your cabinet, or say your kettle. Do you use kettle all the time? Do you have KitchenAid or mixer? Okay, so do you use them most of the time? Okay, maybe because it's stored away and you don't see it, and the idea of, okay, I want to make a cake today, but the idea of getting it out from the cabinet makes you like, maybe not today, right? But with Thermomix, because it's there and it's it has kneading function. So imagine you can do your bread just minutes, okay, and then proofing time, and it's beautifully made bread. Before this, to be honest, I have no idea, and I have not been, you know, thinking that I could do bread, but we do bread most of the time today because it's so easy. It needs for you, so there's no flour everywhere. So okay, we'll show the baking part after this. Okay, so it has so many features at the moment, and even more, 22 cooking features. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll cover most of the features later on today. Okay. So let's actually start cooking, okay? So I think I have been talking too much. Any questions at all? For who just joined us, you can actually chat in the chat box and to ask questions because our advisors will be actually answering you, okay? So I'm actually putting this all away so that I can make way for my Madeleines, okay? Okay, so let's start cooking, okay? So I've actually prepared here all of the ingredients to make Madeleines, okay? So Madeleines, what reminds you if you think of Madeleines? I'm thinking of Paris. So, okay, but basically I love to do this because it's so easy. It takes only 2 minutes, imagine 2 minutes. And I poof into my oven and that's done actually, okay? So what I have to have, this baking tray that I actually bought from Lazada. So you can have this baking tray as well. There's this shell bentuk as well. So up to you which one you want, okay? So let's start. So with cookie dough, because it's cookie dough, my Madeleines is actually with cookie dough, right? So I have actually saved it here, Madeleines. Tekan and you can see the photo of that, the food you want to make. So the amazing thing I feel is when you see something and you feel like doing it and you have all the ingredients, and you're making it and it's exactly the same when it's done. So how cool is that, right? It's as if you're ordering food from just, you know, but then you're making it your home, yourself at home. So amazing, right? Okay, rose water Madeleines, I will be, okay, so it will actually tell you the ingredients that require, how long it takes, and how serving for every each recipe, okay? And even if you are actually very precise, very conscious of your your diet, okay? So there's nutrition and also all the carbs and fat, everything is actually stated in each of the recipe. So this cookie dough actually triple tested recipe already. So maybe I can say 99% will be jadi, okay? So when you cook and menjadi, isn't it like so fun and it's like your own accomplishment? So that's what I feel every day, okay? So let's cook, okay? So I will click on this, start cooking. So I'm preheating my oven at 150. Okay, so actually it's already preheated. Next, grease lightly. So every step of the way, it will tell you, so you won't get lost. Don't worry, okay? So getting this, and it says grease lightly to your tray, okay, with the flour. So I'm just doing it there. Actually, it's already done, okay? So next, put raw sugar. So what I'm actually showing, I've already measured most of my ingredient here, just to make it fast, okay? So to make it quick, okay? No waiting time. But okay, so raw sugar, what I'm actually using, if anyone that is cooking with me or will be cooking, this is the raw sugar that I'm actually using. You can get this at any grocery store, okay? So let's start. So I've actually measured, so I'm just putting it in. So you can measure this at 1 gram each time. So it's very precise. That's why it can never go wrong, right? Okay, so I'm actually closing this because it says to close. And next, so I don't have to huffle anything. I am actually not memorizing anything. So I just return speed selector to speed 9, okay? So just give me a second. Just gonna do this 9. Okay, so when it is done on the task that it should, it will call you like this. So imagine if you are actually doing something, you're handling your kids, your baby's crying, you can actually leave it, and it's very safe, and then attend to it again later on. So it's very safe for you to even cook, even you're minding your kids, right? Okay, so that's done. Okay, what happened to my sugar? I need to show you what happened to my sugar. Look at that. Just in seconds, right? So this is why the blade is so amazingly quiet. It's very fast. It helps you with doing all this baking or even cooking, okay? So it says scrape down. Okay, this is why I said this is my best friend. Okay, the spatula is your best friend. Okay, so scrape down the sugar. Okay, with your spatula, and tekan next the 50 extra virgin coconut oil. So I bought this in Lazada as well, extra virgin coconut oil. I've measured it, so 50 gram, just put it in. Okay, all right. And then next, so it asks me to close it, okay? So I'm just following the instruction. Even my kids actually can cook, you know. If you can check out my IG and you can see my kids cooking. Okay, next one is turn speed to 2, okay? So I'm just following. So in 1 minute, it's actually melting my sugar and the oil together. So it will tell you what it's doing. So in 1 minute, it's doing that. So while it's cooking, you can actually kemas your major, because the idea is when you cook and then after that you can sit down and eat with your family properly together. In your mind, your kitchen is actually clean. So all you need to do during when you're cooking, you can pre-wash it. So it's the best feature for me, I feel, the pre-clean, because it can actually wash itself. Okay, so when you're eating, it cleans itself, and when you're done eating, all you need to do is just bilas, and it's all done. You can, do your, you can spend more time with your family. You can actually attend to your kids, especially with this PDPR. You have to attend to your kids' studies. Okay, calls me again. So it's done melting the so you can see it is now melt. Okay. Okay, so what's next? 2 eggs. You have 2 eggs here. Just put it in. So easy. And then 3 teaspoon rose water. So I have this rose water that I bought also through Lazada. I bought everything in Lazada now because I don't go out at all. I hope all of you are also sitting down and being at home safely, yeah? Okay, so 3 teaspoon of rose water. And natural vanilla. This is natural vanilla. 1 teaspoon of natural vanilla. Okay, and then next. So you can see it's just next. And this is milk. Okay. Okay, so milk, 2 teaspoons of milk. So I have milk here. So it's teaspoon and just a hint of milk. Okay. right? And then next, insert your measuring cup and so it means that it's for me to cover. Okay, and next, turn speed 2, speed 4. So I'm just following the instruction. I don't memorize anything at all. Okay, just 12 seconds. Okay, and then next, now I will add the plain flour. Okay, so this is all measured already. You just put tare and make it 0, and then you just add more ingredients in it. So it's really, really smart that you only use one bowl to do everything, right? So you're not using a lot of other appliances like a measuring scale because it's all built in, right? Okay, next, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So this is the normal baking powder that I normally use, okay? So 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So, sorry. Okay. And next, insert the lid again. Okay. And then now speed 4. Okay. So it will take 10 seconds to do this. So what it's actually doing is actually mixing for you, okay? All right. Just like that, my batter is actually done. So I'm just putting everything in. Okay, just showing you this. And then next, scrape down the side of the bowl if needed, but I'll do it, okay? Anyway, so I'm actually doing it as what it requires me to do. Okay, so I'm scraping down. What's next? I think it's doing it one more time, right? So next, again, speed 4 at 5 seconds. Okay. Transfer mixture into the prepared tray. Just like that, I have the, sorry, I'll just do this then, okay? So, and it smells so good because I'm actually using the rose water extract, right? And the vanilla. How easy it is. Do you think it's easy? 2 minutes, guys. Imagine. Okay. So you can have this as breakfast. You can have this as tea time. You can even give this to your, family and friends. It is so easy. Okay. So basically, I'm just filling in each of the madeleines, but I'm actually about done. I'll be showing you when it's done because now it will be in the oven. Okay, so next we have our chef Ayu will be showing how to make banana cake, and it's our favorite banana cake as well. Okay, so over to you, Ayu. Thanks for staying so long with me. Thank you, Ayu. Over to you.
All right, hi and welcome everyone. Sorry, I was on mute just now. Hi, so all right, today what we're gonna do is we're gonna make banana bread. It's actually my mother-in-law's favorite cake, and I need to score brownie points. So since she loves it, I'm gonna make it. Now it's very easy. I'm gonna go right to it and show you how to do it. With the cookie dough, basically it's an online built-in recipe. You have endless inspiration for a lifetime of good food. You can find so many recipes in it. So this moist banana cake is one of it that's in the cookie dough itself. All right, so before I continue, I'm just going to go to my week. I already planned my whole week for today. So if you can see, I will just turn it slightly this way so that you can see it in a better view. All right, so it says here cake pisang lembab moist banana cake. So that's actually what it's called. All right, so what I have done is I have preheated the oven at 150. Let me just check on the oven. Yep, it's preheated. Okay, next, it asked me to grease a loaf tin. So because I'm going to bring it to her, so I'm just going to place it in here directly. And I'm going to do a few in like a muffin tray so that you all can see. Now, as Sue mentioned earlier, we have additional accessories, which comes already with your Thermomix, so you don't have to buy extra, not to worry. This is called a butterfly whisk. So what I'm going to do is basically I am going to insert it inside the mixing bowl itself. So just like this. Oh, quite challenging, but yeah. Okay, can you all see it? So you just place it inside there. Now, when you get the Thermomix, you'll see that one of the blade is the highest. So you put it behind that lid. Okay. Next, I'm going to break 4 eggs. Okay. It's very easy. You don't really have to prep beforehand. You can just start cooking as you go. Okay. Is that? I don't think I have a dog. Is that my dog that is barking? No, I don't have a dog. Sorry, I think there was some background noise. So I've got 4 eggs in. Because some of y'all are, you need, I'm hearing things. Do you need to prepare? No, you don't need to prepare ahead of time. So you need 150 grams of sugar. Now you can always adjust accordingly to how you want, how those sweetness that you want. So over here we have a built-in weighing scale, which is very precise. So especially it's really good for baking. Okay, next we're going to add in vegetable oil. So I've got my oil over here. I'm just going to put it all in. Okay, as we did our survey earlier in the beginning, remember when Sue asked you to type 1 for those who are new and 2 for those who are Thermomix users. So for Thermomix users, I'm sure you can already go through and check. Now for the benefit of those who just joined us and who are wanting to know what is Thermomix, so that's why I'm going to explain everything for you all so that you know what you'll be getting. All right, so I'm going to insert the cover. And don't forget the measuring cup. I just washed it because I made teh tarik. Okay, next. Just click next. And I'm just going to turn, it says here, turn the speed selector. Can you all see it? Okay, I'll try and make sure that you all can see it a little bit closer. Turn the speed selector to 3.5. Okay. So basically, like I mentioned, a cookie dough is an online built-in recipe. You can access it from your phone, from your laptop, and you can access it from many devices. It's a great tool because it's like you get to plan your whole week with the whole entire family. So for example, your husband is at work, your wife is at work, you are at home, and they want you to make something at home for them. Let's just say, for example, they want you to make chicken stew. So all they have to do is access the cookie dough recipe from the office, let's just say from the office laptop, and then save it into the cookie dough platform. And you can actually retrieve it from here itself. So if you come here, you will see this is how it looks like. And then you will see that it has my week in it. So if you can see over here, yeah, you can see. All right, so I have mee goreng, which I'm going to do later on today. I already made, I didn't get the tape. I already made the banana cake right now. And later on, we're going to make s'more brownies. And earlier on, I made the teh tarik. So there is like up to 70,000 step-by-step guided cooking built in just for you. So I'm not sure how many of you are newbies. Not raise your hand, but put number 1 if you do not know how to cook. Because honestly, I was in your position, maybe you say a year plus ago, before I had my Thermomix. But now, oh, my children call me a master chef because I can make so many things which I never thought was possible. We even made lollipops. We have made all kinds of smoothies and pizza and bread, things which we never thought would be possible. We can now make it with a step-by-step guided cooking. Now, I know some of you are really, really good at cooking. Some of you are really good at baking. You're like, oh, I already have my own turun temurun recipe. Not to worry, because like I mentioned, when you cook using the Thermomix, you are using the 3 different scales, which is the time, the temperature, as well as the speed. Okay, so that's how we cook using the cookie dough. Now, just a show of, in the comment, just to get it going, how many of you have made bread? Okay, so all the seafoods out there, how many of you have made bread? And how many of you have made successful bread, not just bread, but successful bread? Because honestly, previously, when I tried to bake and do like, simple stuff like meringue, it was a disaster. Why? Simply because in the kneading function, when you make bread, you need to know the temperature of the yeast has to be at 37 degrees. Okay, so I mean, with our humid condition and your aircon is on, how are you exactly going to know what is 37 degrees? We might put warm water. What happens if your water is too hot, too cold? Your yeast is not going to get activated, correct? And when your yeast is not activated, that spells disaster for bread. So what you can do with the cookie dough what you can do with the Thermomix is that it has built-in precise temperature. So you can go 37 degrees. And then that way, it gives you the perfect kneading every time. So whenever you want to make pao, you want to make bread. Oh, talking about that, just to show you, we actually made some cheese cones. Look at the cheese cones. Pretty, right? And it's so easy. It was all done in hardly 10 seconds. I'm not kidding. All of our recipes are meant to be fast because we know everyone leads, a busy lifestyle, but at the same time, we want to eat healthy. We want to give the best for our children. So what better way than, doing it with a smart kitchen assistant? And trust me, this Bibi German, okay, it's from Germany. So you know that you're getting very good quality. Right? So for those of you who have, made bread, I'm sure you can write in the comment how tiring it is to knead. Because honestly, kneading, you need to have the skills. If you do not have the skills, what's going to happen is it's going to be like a water flour situation just to get the right consistent texture. All right, so when it's done, what you have to do is just click next. You will hear the beautiful sound. Okay, it says remove the butterfly whisk. I'm just like doing that. So you just remove the butterfly whisk. Okay, on to the next step. Okay, next we got, you're supposed to use Cavendish. Sorry, I did not have Cavendish, so I'm just going to add this banana in. I can't remember what's the name of this banana, but anyway, this is the smaller version. Is someone talking to me? Okay. So this is the smaller version of banana. It's best if you can use the Cavendish because with the Cavendish, it's nicer and it's recommended. It's written there, Cavendish. But IU has only this banana, so we will use this banana. Okay. And then again, we're going to insert the measuring cup. Now you can always, like I said, modify the recipe. So at this point of time, if you feel like you want to add chocolate chips or whatever, you can always go ahead. All right, so I'm going to turn the speed selector to 5. And when you turn it, you don't have to worry. For the first time, you just turn it all the way full. It has a marking that will stop. So with the marking that stops, it will not go past the actual speed. Okay, so don't worry. All right, next we're going to add in the plain flour. If you are so like malas to open this, you can always lift this up here and pour it from in here, yeah? Okay, so I've got my flour over here. I'm going to add in my flour. Okay. Next, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Okay, teaspoon. All right, next. It's so easy that all you have to do is click next, next, next. That's why even my 6-year-old can do it because she knows what's next. The only thing is she probably can't really read well, but it's good. If you have children, it's really good because you know why? She's actually learning how to read right now. So she's trying to, you know, sound it and voice it and spell it. Okay, so now we're just going to go to selector number 3. Right, so whenever like if you are expecting any guests, honestly, this banana bread for me is like a big hit in this house. The only thing is that my mother-in-law likes it walnuts, but my daughter doesn't like it with walnuts. And unfortunately today I don't have any walnuts. If not, I will show you how to add in walnuts in as well. You can make so many varieties. You can add in walnuts. You can add in what do you call that? Dates. You know. Or if you are, how to say, if you're on gluten free, then you can just use a gluten free flour and adjust it accordingly. It is very, very versatile. So for, I haven't finished talking yet, it's already move on to the next step. So moving on to the next step, we are, guess what, done. I know, so easy. So like I mentioned, I'm going to put it in here. Okay. When you lift it up straight. Be careful, okay? Just going to pour to show you how it looks like. All right. There. That's how it is. Okay, you cannot see, but yeah. All right, so I'm going to put it in the oven and let it bake for a while. So while it is baking, I will transfer you to my next partner and she will explain more to you and show you wonderful dishes. So make sure you stay tuned and don't go anywhere. See you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muna Faizura. Okay, I'm your Thermomix advisor in Alpha Group. Okay, for today, I will straight away show you on my demo cooking show on doing creme brulee. Okay. In the meantime, I will talk about it about this wonderful function of this Thermomix. Okay. So for now, we straight away make our creme brulee. Okay. All right. So it's actually a cookie dough recipe. It's all in here. You just go to recently cooked because I made it yesterday. Okay. It's not enough. I have to make it every now and then because everyone in my house, in my home, love to eat this creme brulee. Okay, so you restart. Okay, so for starter, if you want to make a creme brulee, I chose a traditional creme brulee. Okay, you can scroll down here and you can look of all the ingredients, so you know it's up on how to prep your things. Okay, to make the dish. Okay, so now going to start cooking. All right. So now on cookie dough, they will ask you to preheat the oven, but I will show you to steam the creme brulee in our varoma tray. Okay, so we make full use of our Thermomix today. Okay, so this one you just can skip. You just can click next. Okay. All right. This one also next. Okay. Now it says for a whipping cream of 600. Okay. I'm using this kind of whipping cream. Okay, don't forget to click tare, okay, to make it at base 0. All right, now just pour it and it will do the weighing scale for you, okay? So it asks for 600, okay. Okay, but I only have 500 plus, so it's okay. Like all my seniors says, this recipe in cookie dough, plus minus is a forgiving, okay? All right, okay. And now I will click next. Okay. So now they ask to put the lids on, and now they want to heat my whipping cream. Okay, so I'll just dial up this knob, and the process of heating is unprocessed. Okay. All right. So for how many minutes? For 4 minutes. Okay. All right. Now I will add on to all my colleagues have already told you about the wonderful functions of Thermomix, right? Okay. So in the meantime, while my whipping cream is on heating mode, I will share with you the other benefits of Thermomix. Okay. Other than all my colleagues have already spoken before this Thermomix can do a 4-layer cooking. Okay, can you see that? In this picture, you can use it all from varoma tray to the shimmering basket up to the bowl. You can cook all in one time, sekali jalan, all in one go. Okay. So, for example, if you want to make our most famous menu is nasi ayam. Okay. When you want to make nasi ayam, you will cook the soup down here in the bowl. And the rice will go into the shimmering basket. At the same time, you can steam your chicken up here in varoma tray. Okay, steam your chicken nicely here. And on top of it, the steamer, the varoma has two story, dua tingkat. The first one, you can steam your chicken. The last one, the second floor. Okay, the second floor of this steam, you can steam egg soup or any vegetables. Okay, for your chicken rice. So for 40 minutes, you will have all in one dish at a go. Done. In 40 minutes, all done. So no need to have a separate cooking pot for rice, and then you have another pot for chicken. Okay. So this Thermomix can do the 4-layer cooking. This is so famous. Okay. I can do laksa here as well. I will make the kuah laksa down here. At the top, I will steam my, what do you call that, noodles? The white color laksa, right? Okay. So it will be done in one go. Okay. So this is really time saving for us, and as well as energy saving, of course, because you don't have to use so much tools in your kitchen. Okay. All right. So this is the wonderful cooking of Thermomix. Okay, 4-layer cooking. All right. So when we talk about Thermomix, we know that it is a guided cooking. Okay, we call it auto cooking because they guided step by step in this screen. Okay, you just click next. Okay, but they also have a function where we can do a manual cooking as well. Okay, they have. Okay, can I touch? I think I can touch the screen. Yeah, I can touch the screen. Okay. Okay, in here, as you can see, let me see. All right, in here, we have a lot more function in here. So we can do scaling in here, making dough, turbo blend, and on, and everything is in here. Okay, so like egg boiler mode. Okay, when you want to do the what do you call that? Kopitiam egg style. Okay, soft boiled egg. You just go to the egg boiler mode. And then you put your egg inside here. They have 5 modes of your egg, okay? Not 5 modes, 5 styles. Okay, you want it soft, you want it to be a medium, hard medium, yeah, 5, I can't remember. Okay, so we have 5 style of egg in there. So you just set the knob to your preference and wait for it to make the job for you, okay? So same goes with the kettle. Okay, the kettle mode. All right. The kettle mode is not like your normal kettle in the house. Okay, it's not like your electric jug in your kitchen. Okay, because that one have only one set temperature, which is boiling water. So one boiling water, you do everything with that. Okay, bancuh susu anak, and also you make a coffee and tea. All right, but with Thermomix, the kettle mode have a lot more function in it. If you want to make a susu bancuh susu anak, you just need to set up to 37 degrees, okay? So the water itself will stop at 37 degrees and it's ready to be used, okay? No need to, like the old time, you have to take the hot water, the boiled water, and you mix with the normal room temperature water to make it, suam kan? No need that. You just boil until 37, it will stop. Straight away, you pour into the bottle susu, put the formula powder in that, straight away, can give to your baby. It's so easy. You don't need to worry about the risk of the melecur panas ke, no need to test on your skin also. Okay, so same goes with the tea and coffee. Okay, I'm not a tea drinker, but I'm a coffee drinker. Okay, so the perfect so the perfect temperature for your coffee is 95 degrees. Okay, you cannot use the boil hot water to brew your coffee, because it will burn your coffee buds, taste bud, that one. Okay, so perfect temperature for your perfect ingredients, and you will have the ultimate what do you call that, fantastic taste of this coffee, because I've tried it. Okay, all right, so hold on, let me continue on my creme brulee. It's already been calling me. Okay, so next, so this one has been heat. Okay, now I will add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, you have to make sure when you are using the Thermomix, when the indicator says here in the red color, it means that the mixture in this bowl is hot. So be extra careful. Okay, if it's green, that means it's normal temperature. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean. I'm going to just pour it over like this, straight away from the jar. Okay, next, caster sugar. Okay, 60 grams of sugar. Okay, this is the good part. I don't want to follow the original recipe of 60 grams because I want it less sweet. Okay. Oh, sorry, forgot to tell. Okay, so I just pour half of it, 30, 40 like that. Okay, 40 grams. So I can control my sugar intake. Okay. All right, and then next, we'll heat up again. Okay, next. Okay, and again, it will mix my ingredients in 20 seconds only. All right. Okay, back to this one. Okay, I've covered about the kettle mode. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, now slow cook mode. Okay, we can do slow cook mode in Thermomix. Okay, it can go from 37 to 98 degrees and up to 8 hours. Okay, and it will use the reverse spoon. Reverse speed means they rotate the blade in facing the blunt side of the blade, so it won't crush, it won't mix, it won't hancurkan all your ayam chicken inside here. So slow cook mode, you can do. The famous one is kita buat bubur kacang merah, right? Okay, so just leave it there for 8 hours. It will stir for you 8 hours non-stop. Okay, just slow spoon speed like that. Okay, now back to my creme brulee. So next, okay, now I need to add my egg now. Okay, this is the last step of my creme brulee. So, okay, so okay, now tapas ya. Okay, I'm going to crack my they ask for six to 7 fresh egg. Okay, but we want the yolk only. So what I'm going to do is, okay, take the egg yolk. Okay, take the egg yolk and put it all the egg yolk inside the bowl. Okay, so it says here that while it's still my mixture, I have to add this slowly into the mixing bowl. Okay. Okay, you have to take up your measuring cup. Okay, and then pour it slowly and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go now. Okay, 7 of them. Done. And the white yolk, you can use it to make what do you call it, pavlova. Okay, don't waste it. All right, so I'm going to go back 1 step back to rewind my step. Okay, I just like to make it a really thorough mix. Okay. All right, it's done. Okay. Oh, the wind is so busy out here. Okay. All right, now I have my cup here. Okay, so Now, I'm going to show you on how to use your Varoma stream. Okay, Varoma steam tray. Okay, because we are not using the oven, all right? Okay, now it's all done. Okay, so you just pour it down on your cup. You have to use what do you call that? Ramekin ceramic cup. Okay. So let's see if I can show it to you. All right, you can see the texture there. It's actually a liquid, but we want it in this form because we want it to be not to say the hard texture, but it's a medium texture. Okay, you like it to be a wiggling like that. It's like half jelly and half cake. All right. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take my aluminum foil. I'll be back in a while. Hold on. Now I'm back. I'm sorry about that. The wind blows my aluminum foil. Okay, so now you need to cover your ramekin or the creme brulee, okay? Like this. Okay, and then I'll show you how to use the steam. Okay, so you need to add on 1 liter of water inside the mixing bowl. Okay, and you're going to need to put this lid here without the measuring cup. Okay, and straight away put your first level of your Varoma tray here. Okay, and the second one will go up here. Make sure not to cover every hole in this Varoma tray. Okay, let it have a 20% of the area uncovered because you want to steam to successfully steam your ingredients. Okay, if you cover all, the the steam won't get the steam will block the whole will block all the process of the steaming. Okay, so now creme brulee done in this process, I'm going to use a what do you call that? This is a manual cooking. Okay, so you have to steam your creme brulee for 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. Temperature for steam, we put it as Varoma. Okay, and then just make it a 1.5 speed. Okay, so the water can swirl inside this bowl. Okay, so in the meantime, I will finish up with my sharing with you the wonderful features of this Thermomix. Okay, so beside the kettle mode, you can use a fermentation mode. Okay, so you can make your own yogurt and cheese using this fermentation mode. Okay, it can go from 37 to 70 degrees up to 12 hours. Okay, so you just before you go to sleep, you just leave it inside your Thermomix, all the ingredients. You can go to sleep, have a nice dream. Tomorrow morning, you can wake up and your yogurt is done. Okay, Thermomix will take care of everything. Okay, as well as this one. This is the how can I say? This is the most expensive features in Thermomix for me because sous vide. Okay, because this sous vide, all my friends have been told me that is weak, I think. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. I'm sorry about it. Okay. All right. Now, these are sous vide sous vide style. Okay, you can make your stick with the sous vide mode. Okay, you have it in a water bath for 2 or 3 hours. Okay, you put inside the plastic, BPA free. Okay, make sure it's a BPA free plastic, and you soak in the bath. It's like a water bath. Okay, temperature is low, only 40 to 85 degrees only, but it will bath in a very long time. So the steak will be tender. Okay, so juicy and tender. All right, so now this is all the wonderful features of Thermomix. Okay, so while waiting for my creme brulee to be cooked, I will pause you guys to the next chef. This Zulaika. Okay, she will be making a mint lemonade. Okay, so I'll be back with you guys soon.
Okay, thank you so much, Muna. Can't wait to see your creme brulee. So we have seen all these wonderful desserts. We have madeleines, we have cake pisang, we have creme brulee. I'm today going to make for you a mint lemonade just to add like a refreshing feel to all these sweet desserts that you have had, okay? So my name is Zulaika. You can find me in Instagram under the username Juka the Explorer. I'm from Team Glamomix, of course, under Alpha Branch. So I will proceed with my recipe. In my recipe today, okay, I already started it on my cookie dough. So what we need to do is we need to add sugar. What's great about making your own drinks is you can control the amount of sugar that you put in, okay? It says here 100 to 120 grams. I decided to put just 90 grams of sugar inside my mint lemonade. So as I put it in, I will just continue to the next step. And then add 200 grams of ice cube. So Thermomix is strong enough to crush ice. It goes from a speed 1 to speed 10. With speed 10, you can turn your spices into powder and even rock sugar into powder. So that's what happens when we're using the normal lemonade recipe that we use for demos. We put in rock sugar and after 2 seconds, it becomes powdered sugar, okay? So for the ice today, while Muna was starting, I actually took out some ice and weighed it into my thermoserver. So keep a lookout for the deal of this thermoserver, which I think Sue will explain later on, okay? So it can keep cold items as well as warm your food after you have cooked it, okay? So my ice here, not sure if you can see, it's not even that melted. It has been, I think, around 20 minutes since Muna started, so it's not as melted. So just to make it more interesting, I took out one piece of ice here and just put it in normal glass. You can see like it's already melted. So that is a testament to how much temperature control the thermoserver has, okay? It's a good thing to have. I have here a 1 liter thermoserver. What you can get if you purchase within these 2 weeks is a 2.2 liter thermoserver, which is the same size as your Thermomix bowl, okay, mixing bowl. Okay, we're going to put the ice in, okay? So I'm just going to press next. The next step is to add, it says here 10 sprigs of fresh mint. So when it comes to a sprig, it means around 2 to 4 inch of stalk, okay? So tangkai macam ni. And I've already just taken the leaves. I've washed them. So this is around 10 sprigs, which is around a bowl. I'm just going to put it in. So these leaves, don't worry, it will make them so fine when you drink it. It's just going to feel very refreshing to have inside, okay? Okay, next is to add 2 lemons. So in this recipe, I actually have to peel the lemon, take off the seeds, and then remove the white pith. But as mentioned earlier, when you're doing the normal lemonade recipe, you just take 2 pieces of lemon. You don't even have to peel it. You just cut it in half and chuck everything in. So what you will do is you will make use of a simmering basket. It's not just for simmering, like Sue said, it is multifunctional. You can use it as a strainer too, okay? So you might want to contact your advisor, ask for a personal experience on how to make lemonade using a Thermomix, yeah? So these are 2 lemons. So I just put it in. And then the next step is to put, because it's going on turbo, so I will not want to forget my measuring cup on. Okay. And then, okay, this is going to be blended for 30 seconds. It's going to get loud because I need to increase the speed from 6 to 10. So bear with me for 30 seconds and let's see the end result, okay? All right, so that sweet sour means it's done. Let's press next. I will just show you what has happened. Okay, so let's see. It has been crushed, all the mint, all the lemon, all the sugar. I don't think you can see. I'm just worried that it will spill off. Okay, okay, I have a spoon here. Just take it off. So it's basically all liquid now. Yeah, it's very concentrated. So I'm going to add water in. I need to add 1,000 grams of water, which is around 1 liter, which is here. All right, let's just put it in. And the thing about making drinks is it's very quick to make drinks. So you can do it at your own convenience at home any time of the day. So again, let's just add everything in. This is going to ask me to gradually increase the speed as well, just to make sure everything is very fine, very smooth. Okay, so this one is 20 seconds. It's a bit shorter, okay? And it is done. All right, so that is how I make my mint lemonade. All right, so basically the concept of Thermomix is when it comes to drinks, you want to make something fast and fresh every day. If you would allow me, I want to share on my personal experience. So I had like a 1 pear and 2 oranges that has been in my fridge for around 2 weeks. And to eat a fruit just like that, it really took some effort for me to like even eat one. So what I did was, Cookido is amazing. You put those fruits name in the ingredients list and the filter section. It came up with a recipe, what juice I can prepare. So I took all those 3, I put it in the Thermomix, mixed it up. And in less than 1 minute, I had like a pear orange juice, which I don't think I would have come up with on my own, but sometimes you need a little push, you know, when you want to prepare items. So like Sue also mentioned, like you want to be creative of what you can make, right? So that's about my personal experience, okay? And then you also should be asking yourself, what kind of juice would you like to make at home? Like, you know, it's for healthy reasons, okay? How is your fruit intake? So we're supposed to maybe take fruits every day. Do you take fruits every day and wouldn't you want to? Yeah. It's an investment in health in a way that you get to get fruits every day if you want to make your own juice, okay? And then also you get to control the amount of sugar when you're like drinking out. I mean, you're going to a restaurant now that we can dine in, right? You don't know the amount of sugar that they put in. So sometimes they use sugar syrup so that you can't control them. And then maybe you're a bit shy to tell them less sugar or such, right? And the other thing is, don't you think that drinks in restaurants cost a bit too much? So say you're dining in now, food is around maybe 20, and then suddenly you add a drink. I think a drink at minimum is 7 ringgit now. Like a glass of mint lemonade is 7 ringgit. Thermomix is just 9 ringgit daily, and you can prepare at your own convenience. Yeah. So don't even stop there. Thermomix is also a business opportunity. So this is my personal experience. Because of how fast I can prepare mint lemonade, I turned it into a business opportunity. So I sell it, like I prepare it, like it takes me less than 5 minutes, put it in a bottle, and then just shoot messages to people who are going to the office. Hey, do you want a mint lemonade? And I can cover my costs seriously if I do it more than twice a week, which is enough, like 5 minutes a day, right? Yeah. So this is my mint lemonade. I will show you the final product by the end of the show. That's it about me. I will pass to Sue, I guess. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, hello. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so this one to cut short because I already did my creme brulee yesterday. It is a leftover from yesterday. Okay, once your creme brulee have been done, I mean steamed nicely, you have to put that in fridge for at least overnight. Okay, because this dessert is what do you call it? We have to freeze, not to say freeze, chill. Okay, yeah, it is eaten chill. Okay, so you need to put in your chill freezer down, right? Bukan, not the upper part of your fridge. Okay, the down part, and then you will have this nicely done. See, all right. Okay, so I'm going to show you on how you're going to burn the sugar up there. Okay, so you just put your white sugar or brown sugar. Okay, it's up to your preference. Okay, make it nicely covered all the area here. Okay, and then you're going to use your what do you call this, torch? Hand torch, is it? Okay, so I'm going to use this hand torch to burn my sugar, to caramelize it. Okay, so this is the beauty of creme brulee. That's why I make this creme brulee. Before this, if you notice, I reduce the sugar inside my mixture because I don't want it to be too sweet. Okay, because after this, you're going to put your sugar on top of it to make it caramelized. So we can reduce the sugar in this mixture. Okay, so control your sugar. You have a healthy lifestyle. Okay, if you order this from Kedai, you cannot ask the shop to, hey, I want to make a less sugar. I want to make 20% sugar. Okay, so now we will have the finish touch like this. Okay, so when you want to eat it, okay, this one, you must be what do you call it, dengar, listen carefully of the knocking part of this sugar. Yeah, see, because it's already the sugar has been hardened on the surface. Okay, so you can scoop like this, and there you go, you will have a perfect creme brulee. Okay, all right, so I believe all of the chefs have done with their cooking, with their demo. Okay, now, okay, let's wait for Sue to touch up her last Madeleines. Okay, all right, now creme brulee is done, so I'm going to pass the spotlight to Sue to show the delicious Madeleines. Okay.
Okay, so unmute. All right, so what I've done for the last few minutes, so they are done under the oven. Can you see they're so cute, right? Okay, so what I've actually added is the icing for the cream cheese. So what I'm actually doing is just dip there and just to kind of add some more rose-ish. So I have this edible rose that I actually gotten as well. So this is the edible rose flower. So just like that. And they are so pretty. I'm sorry, my hands are actually, okay. So I'll be doing it for all of them and I'll be showing you and sharing the photo of my Madeleines, okay? They smell so good anyway. They smell rose-ish. Yeah, so enjoy. Make it Madeleines at home, okay? All right, thanks everybody.
Okay, sorry, it was on mute. So yeah, this is my final product. with the 10 sprigs of mint, it looks very green. So you know it's like concentrated. You have all the juice in there. This is what I can make for myself. This is the amount that I can make in one go. And this is like what I usually sell it as. So presentation is very important. And of course, taste. So taste, you won't be disappointed with it. Okay, try it on your own and contact your Thermomix advisor. Yeah. All right. Next, I guess, is Ayu.
Hi everyone. Well, my bread actually is in the oven still, but just for you, I'm going to give a sneak peek. All right, just stand by, stand by. Whoa, so nice and hot. This is what you call hot, fresh from the oven. Look at that, it's really, really good. I actually need to cool it down for a moment. So it's really, really hot, but hot, 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 hot. Okay. Hot. So this is how it looks like. This is the muffin version. So the bread version is in there. I'm just going to let it bake a little while more because it needs to bake between 45 to an hour. So far it's been roughly around half an hour only. Can you imagine after all that we've been watching everyone else cook? And just to show you as well, because some of you did ask, how do you do the pre-clean function? Now the pre-clean function is very easy. I've actually already put some water, a drop of soap, and then this is how it will come out. So what I need to do is I just need to throw away the water, and it's called a pre-clean function, yeah? So I just need to just like rinse it a bit more and then it's clean. So do not wait. I've got my teh tarik, my cheese scones, my banana bread. I'm going to be making lunch just in a couple of minutes, which won't take 20 minutes. So I hope you all had a good experience this time. Don't forget to invite your friends the next time around. We'll be having more cooking sessions and we hope to see you around as well. I'm Ayu, also known as the Thermo Chic. It was such a pleasure having you all join us today. So on to my next partner and have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, now we're all done with all the great chef here. Okay, so the closing part. Okay, now you've all seen how easy and how stress-free when you are using Thermomix to cook in your kitchen. Okay, the Thermomix has been our best friend ever since it arrived in our kitchen. Okay, so you might want to promote it to your friends. Okay, on the benefits of cooking with Thermomix. What are the benefits of cooking with Thermomix? Okay, first and foremost is actually a quick and easy one. You can see Zulaika made a mint lemonade in just a few seconds. Okay, on top it's just 1 minute only. All right, it's very quick and easy. Okay, and then you can tell them everyone can cook. Like Sue said, her kids also involved in the cooking, not cooking show, in the cooking, daily cooking. Okay, because kids also can use this Thermomix. Okay, as early as the age of they can read. Okay, so they can operate this Thermomix with minimal supervision. Okay, so your kids can cook and your parents also can cook, the elderly also can cook. All right, and then it is healthy. Okay, you must admit it is healthy because you know what are the ingredients you put inside your dish. Okay, you made it from scratch. Like I always stock up my kitchen pantry with chicken stock, with anchovy stock. Okay, sauce pula. What? Ikan bilis, stock ikan bilis, right? So everything you make from scratch, you know where it come from. You don't put any preservative in it. Okay, no lifespan of 2 years on the shelf, like you know, when you buy all the ingredients from the store. Okay, everything have a lifespan expired in 2, 3, 5 years. Okay, so our own kitchen, our own rule. Okay, we put whatever we want to put it in a healthy way. Okay, and then it is auto cooking and auto washing. Okay, auto cooking you all know because we did it just now. Okay, all of it is auto cooking. But the auto washing, okay, auto washing is a pre-clean mode. Okay, where we have a pre-clean mode here, where you can just put water inside the bowl and it can clean the dough stain, the minyak, the oil stain, and everything. It's just like a washing machine. Okay, you select on the pre-clean mode, and we have universal, we have caramelized, we have dough. Okay, the 3 options of pre-clean mode. Okay, so we just need to rinse it. Only because in bring the to your, all right, this is so easy. We love okay. Is that it is a skate one machine function 24 you can imagine 24 gadget in one machine. Okay, it's just like, have you ever watched a movie we call Click, okay, by Adam Sandler? I believe all of you have watched it, right? How he reached on having a one remote control, universal remote control to control everything from the fan, from the garage door, or for the TV, right? It's just one remote control. That's how I felt with Thermomix. I have one here, my super machine that can do all. Okay, no need the blender, no need the steamer, the everything on your kitchen top already. Just one super machine will do it all. Okay, and then you can say goodbye to cooking fumes. Okay, because as you must know, when we cook on the stove, atas api, we have the fumes. The what do you call that? To say bau. Fume. when you smell the fume, you know that it has a chemical reaction on it. Okay, so with Thermomix we don't have it because it's just a vaporized steam. Okay, so that's why we will have if you use this super machine. Okay, this is what you need to tell your future customer, your friends. Okay, you share the benefits of Thermomix with them. All right, so you can join us, okay, as an advisor. You can make this Thermomix as your career. Okay, it is really a good business. Okay, so the price is I'm not sure, so I have already mentioned it earlier. Okay, so the price is 6,988, right? Almost 7K, but we have installment plan now. So the most favorite one is the options with deposit. Okay, it's just deposit of 2,2988. You can have your Thermomix at home. Okay, and then 24 months installment by deduct your saving account. So this is very popular and very well received. What you got favorite option payment. Okay, you entice your husband to pay the deposit for you. Okay, just give me 3,000, 3K. Okay, the rest of the installment monthly I will pay it myself because it's just 222 per month. Okay, so you spend more of it if you order it from order food from Foodpanda or GrabFood, right? So it's just 222 per month. Okay, you will have your Thermomix. All right, so now this complete package. Okay, when you buy Thermomix, you will have this all complete package like Sue mentioned earlier, all the stuff here, and also the basic cookbook. Okay, and you also have our VIP cooking class where we have every week here. Okay, Saturday morning we have English session. Saturday evening at 4 we have Malay cooking show, and as well as Sunday morning. Okay, we'll have another Malay cooking show. All right, and yeah, free delivery to you. Okay, and now you have online recipe community. Okay, beside the 70,000 recipe in Cookido, we have also online recipe community where this is our local community. Okay, Malaysian based. So we have all the asam laksa, asam pedas, mi kari, all the asam nyonya, all these Malaysian local dish. Okay, so this is our community. You can join here, right? And then free unboxing service. Yeah, okay, but because of the MCO, we will give you the link and also we will invite you to our unboxing session. Okay, we have it twice a month. All right. Okay, so now 2 years warranty. Okay, if you buy it now up until this month end, you will have a 2 years warranty plus 3 months. Okay, company giving you an extra 3 months warranty for your machine. Okay, so this is the best time, a good time for you to buy a Thermomix. Okay. Can we upload our personal recipe in it? No, we cannot. So we cannot upload. Okay, unless you want to create your own recipe and then you will go through the process of you have to have what do you call that? Go through all the process by Vorvik. Okay, they will have all the step-by-step process. If you met all the criteria, it means have been tested. Okay, your recipe can go into the cookie dough. Yeah, it can be. Okay, it's a long process, but it can be done. Okay, so now you can join. Start your Thermomix career with us. Okay, I joined Thermomix as advisor, and I have no regret in this path. Okay, it gives me a pleasure of cooking, and as well as I have my own pocket money. Okay, you do what do you love. You do what you love. Sorry. Okay, your passion is cooking. So why not make it as your source of income? Okay. So we have to cook somehow, somewhere. We have to cook every day for your own kids. Okay. If not for your husband, you must cook for your kids, right? So it's our not to say routine. It's our job to cook every day. So why not make it as your career as well? So you get pocket money out of it. Okay. All right. So who would you recommend your Thermomix? Okay. You have no idea. Who would you recommend your Thermomix? I don't have friends. My IG is only 200 followers. Okay. Now you can try to promote it to your close friend. Okay. First of all, your close friend, your best friend, your family friends. Okay. And then you can promote it to the to your Facebook friend who is a very health conscious. Okay. The one that want to go with the keto diet, Atkins, and whatsoever, you know, the people, you can approach them. Okay, you can say this Thermomix, it is a very healthy choice of way of living, because every recipe in cookie dough, they already put all the calorie what do you call that, calorie reading. Okay, the protein intake, the calorie reading. So it's easy. You don't need to count the calorie by yourself. Okay, it's all in here. All right. So, and friend who can't cook, okay, you can approach them. Let's say, hey, I know you didn't cook. I know you cannot cook. It's not polite, okay. But if you see that your friend, single friends or married friends, they every time they order the food and order from what do you call that, online food can. So you know that they can't cook, okay. So you can approach them. So you say it is a very easy way of cooking. It's guided, okay. You just needs to follow the step on this cookie dough, and then you can make a rendang already, okay. That's how wonderful it is. All right. Now, another thing is you can approach a family with children, okay. Like me myself, I have 5 kids, right? So when people approach me with this machine, I say, oh, okay, that's a lot of time saving and energy saving as well, okay? Because we have a lot of things to do as a mothers. We all mothers here, right? So when someone approaches about this super machine that can save your time and energy, that's my what do you call, calling call, okay, to have this super machine. All right. So now we have come to the end of our session. All right. So for those who are interested in joining us to be an advisor in Thermomix, you guys can contact your own advisors, okay? Ask them, and how can I join this Thermomix? Okay, I want to be serious in this business. Okay, so you can call them now, and yeah, you can start joining us and enjoy this wonderful journey with Thermomix. All right. Okay, so now it's done. So you want to show your last picture of your beautiful Madeleines? All right. Spotlight to Sue, please. Yeah, spotlight to Sue. Don't want. Spotlight to me. You want to see me eating my creme brulee? Okay. All right. It's on me again. Another round of creme brulee. Okay. Back to Sue.
Okay, so unmute there. Look at this. So beautiful, right? So this is my Madeleine. Okay, I put on the roses, edible roses, and cream cheese on top as well. Okay, enjoy cooking. Happy Thermomixing. Order yours today. Okay. Thank you. Still. Nak Sue cakap. Okay, sorry. We'll go back to IU, right? Thank you very much.
Go back to me. Okay. It's a bit hot. My daughter has already eaten one of the muffin, but here is the muffin. I just wanted to show you up close. Oh, panasnya. It's so hot. It's super hot. Okay. Hot. Okay, wait. How do these people who do all these video logs and everything do it? Okay. Anyway, so here it is. Look at that. It's so nice. The texture. It's not sweet. Oh, can you see all the steam coming out? Yeah. So it's really good. It's nice. Perfect. You can always adjust the sugar to how much you like it. Actually, in fact, the sugar that I added just now, together with the bananas, it's just perfect. It's not so sweet, and it's really fast and easy to make. So you see, with the batter just now, I could make one banana bread and like 12 cups of muffin there. Bismillah. Happy weekend. See you. Nah. Hana, careful. This little missy also wants to eat. So show them how nice it is.
And now spotlight to Zulaika, please. Okay. Let's see her.
Hi. Yeah.
Mint lemonade.
Yeah, mint lemonade. So a whole jug here that I already drank a whole cup. I was a bit thirsty from all the talking. And yeah, a cup here and a bottle here. It's very refreshing. Get ready to make your own smoothies. Okay, I saw someone comment, can it make smoothies? A million smoothies recipe on Cookido. Make your coffee too, you know, with the controlled temperature. You brew your coffee at the right temperature so the taste is not too bitter, not too like flat and sour at 95 degrees Celsius. It's going to be perfect coffee for you coffee lovers. So okay, that's all for us. Like, bye.
Okay, thank you all. Bye-bye.